Good evening, everybody that have been watching my videos. I hope you are learning from it. Keep following. Let's learn together. We are still on war against poverty. In my last video, I explained why people are poor. And in this video, I'm going to explain stages, step by steps, on how to take yourself out of the cycle of poverty, on how to break the chain of poverty, on how to live from or step away from poverty. Poverty is a disease, not something that one will live with. God forbid. Poverty, God forbid. There is a say that says, love of money is the root of all evil. That statement now is not well stated. Poverty is the root of all evil. That is how it must be said. Not even the love of money. What poverty will cause is far, far, far dangerous than the love of money. Whereas, why people are concentrating on love of money? What about the poverty itself? Why not talking about it? Well, let's take a step on how to break the chain of poverty. Number one, you must come to the realization stage. You have to admit that you are poor. Arrogancy will keep a lot of people poor. You are poor. You are still arrogant. Now you the form. I no get money. It's a very bad stage and a very bad and wicked situation when you are poor and you are still arrogant. Now you no get money. Now you no bring your head down to learn. Once you are poor, you are poor. There is no two things about it. Calm down and learn. Bring your head down so that you'll be able to take yourself out of poverty. I know what I'm saying. Poverty. This realization stage we are talking about, it is very hard for you to treat a patient who don't even know that he is sick. Because by the time you prescribe drug for your patient that is sick, he is not going to take it because he doesn't believe that he's sick and he's dying. But he don't know that he's sick and don't believe that he's sick. It's a very big problem because you not take the drug serious, and he will tell you that I was wasting your time, that it's not sick. You see the challenge? So before you can be able to break the chain of poverty, you have to realize that you are poor. That's why you see some people, They don't have kobo, both cash and in bank, but they will never agree that they are poor. They'll tell you with time, things will change. Why they are not doing anything that will change the story? Once they wake up in the morning, they will bath, rub cream. You see them with their shiny long nail, with their pressed cloth, well gaitered, couple. No come there body. It's one of the a very fat problem of a poor man who does not know that he's poor. And this kind of people, what you will be hearing from them always is, I'm not begging for food. I don't beg anybody for money. Nobody is feeding me. For provided I can feed myself morning, afternoon, and evening. I'm not poor. Can you imagine? You can imagine the level of their foolishness. That is poverty with pride. PWP. PWP is a disease. Poverty with pride. Now you don't get money. Now you the raise shoulder with a well gaitered captain. Before you know, you'll be consoling and deceiving yourself. Nobody's feeding me. I don't beg anybody for money. Therefore, I'm not poor. Okay, you are a fool. And sense you don't get. It's not that you're not poor. You don't get sense. Your own poverty is a generational poverty. Because your father is poor. Your father lack financial education. That's why he did not put you on the right way on how to naturally become aware of danger of poverty so that you run from it. You are now poor and you are giving birth to poor children. Now, you now take the grace of God for one or two of your children to realize the mistake of their father and the mistake of their grandfather, and for them to rewrite the story. That is if they are aware. And by the time you transfer this your PWP disease to them, poverty will pride to the next generation. Uncle, I'm sorry. That's what I call generational poverty. Do you understand? I bet you, uncle, it will be very hard for God to bless you if you are affected with this PWP disease, poverty with pride. Listen, this video is going to be long. This video is going to be long. And please follow. Listen, follow. Let's break down some deadly cause of poverty. We are going to deal with 5 points. We are on point 1. That is the realization stage. A lot of people are poor today because they don't even aware that they are poor. And they are pride. Very proud of in their poverty stage. They are very proud of themselves. They can maintain nails. They have the best haircut and the best clothes. The only thing they have is clothes. According to one of my mentors, he said, man, if my wardrobe If the worth of my wardrobe is more than the worth of my library, I have a long way to go. If you enter their house, you can't see a single book. No, a single book that will teach them about money, that will teach them about investment, that will teach them about saving. You can't see such a thing in their house. But when we talk of the latest clothes, the latest phone, the latest watch, they know everything about phone. They know the latest clothes. They are even trying to compete with their senator in terms of dressing. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Africa. Can you imagine? How do we arrive at this point? But the carriers come here. You cannot see a poor man who ever dress simple. No. Look at the irony. A poor man always try to prove that he is rich. And a rich man will always try to prove that he is poor. Humble. Humble. But if you see the level of pride of a poor man, I go tell you, say, be Dangote me too. Say for as long as Dangote is not feeding him, forget. Hey! What a disease. Now, since you are not aware that you are poor, how can you be helped? Look at one dangerous thing about this poverty with pride, PWP. When they see a small boy doing well, instead of them to come down, bring their head down, bring down their shoulder, and ask this guy, bros, I appreciate the fact that you are doing well. What is the secret of your wealth? How do you think you can help me wisdom wise, that I will be able to take myself out of the chain of poverty? Never. No. Don't try that. They see it as a slap on their personality. Or which personality? Which personality? Which personality? Which personality? What are you talking about? And the Sabi born? Anywhere you go, they have girlfriend and they have children. Hang all over. And they will consolidate themselves. You don't know the one that will be governor tomorrow. Do you think you can produce governor? Are you a councillor from your ward that you want to produce governor? It is easy to produce governor. It's easy to produce governor. They carry Akara money contest for governorship in the state. Akara money. May we not be affected with poverty with pride. Now, anybody with this, your conscience tells you the truth. If you are following this video, if you are in this category, But I know that your pride will not allow your mouth to confess to yourself, say, this is my problem. You will not. But may God help you to confess to yourself. And accept the fact that you have been affected with PWP, poverty with pride. Now that you now know that this is your problem, Will you allow me to now mentor you so that this disease will leave you? Okay, yes. You agree now? Let's go. The best way to treat it is calm down your head. All those your fake level you have molded for yourself before, destroy them. Oh God, I don't have level. If you think you have level, hmm? Anytime there's family meeting, either you are the firstborn of that family or you are the lastborn of that family. Note to this thing. Nothing you go talk for that family house that is going to hold you. You no go hold water. You go see say the person wey get change for hand from that your family, and even what the person is telling them is wrong or right. Oga na that one go start o. Na that one dem go stand on top o. Na that one dem go follow. Your own, no matter your wisdom, nobody go remember you because you are a poor man. You see the implication, no? If you like, go and borrow the the most costly cloth in the world. Wear to that family meeting. They go even look at you laugh. They go call the ask themselves who borrow one cloth. Who borrow this one cloth? Then if you don't talk for your presence, but this is what they are talking at your back. Who borrow this one cloth? I don't know if you understand me. So, how to take yourself from these stages? Bring down your head. Go and learn. Learn trade. Learn handwork. Go and learn carpentry or furniture. Go and learn aluminum window fabrication or steel fabrication. Are you hearing me? Go and learn something. Learn something that will be bringing change into your hand. Then while learning it, go and read books. If you don't have money to buy books, you have phone. Most of you people don't even know the function of this Android phone you are carrying. The only thing you know is how to snap useless, stupid pictures and post it on Facebook and do video call with women. That's all. Nothing. Go and learn something. And while learning something, the fact that money is coming to your hand does not mean you are rich. That is the worst mistake you can make in your life. When you learn the trade or you learn a handwork and money started coming to your hand, okay, you are not yet a rich man. Because I know that your poverty with pride disease will still wake up again. At least I'm making 5,000 a day. I'm making 10,000 a day. Okay, no be by that o. Some of your mates are making millions of naira on a daily basis. Some are making millions of naira per hour. Some are making millions of naira per minute. Some are even making per second. Every day. So you can't those your 5,000, 10,000 are making a day and you raise up your shoulder. Raise up your shoulder. Like a dog wey dey wan go carry key, wey dey wan go key. Raise up your shoulder. Oga, you are a poor man. When you begin, because the reason why you need to read books, go and study books, go and study book on finance, study book on financial education, study book on investment, Study book on wealth, how wealthy people think, how wealthy people behave, the habit of wealthy people. Go and gather the knowledge. Because we're now entering the second stage now. Look how we're entering. The second stage is go for financial education. Study book, read books. Now, at this stage, before the end of this video, I will tell you 4 different books that you need to read at this very stage, at this first stage of your life. By the time you get to read this book, those books will not lead to another book. That's how books are. There are some books you read, the author will refer you. That you can read also. I don't think you understand me. You can read also. You understand? Now, those books you are reading, it is from there you now understand that for every money that comes your hand, you're supposed to save 10%. And those books will also teach you that this money you are saving is not for you to save and tomorrow or during the Christmas season, you go and buy clothes. No. We save for emergency. We save for investment. You understand? The 2 major reasons why we save is for emergency and for investment. Now, for instance, you have a savings of 2 million naira somewhere in your account. You may see somebody who want to sell something that worth 10 million naira at 2 million naira because it's urgency and he need this money. By all means, before the end of today, you send the person your 2 million naira and get the property of this 10 million naira. Tomorrow, next morning, you just put it on sale. You can even sell it as much as 12 million because you bought it from the original owner because the person was pressed in an emergency situation. Now you are going to resell it at your own will. If the light should not buy now, if my money is not complete 12 million, I'm not selling it. You are not distressed, not a distressed sales. Can say how to make money. Possibly you can resell it at 12 million naira. Now your savings of 2 million naira has produced you another 10 million. That's why they are making money. And making this 12 million does not guarantee you to go and spend the 10 million and save back 2 million. No. Calm down. Due to the book you've read earlier, and you have gathered enough knowledge on finance and investment, nobody needs to tell you before you know that this 12 million naira that you just gather from your last investment does not mean you should go and arrange a party or go to club and show off that you're not a millionaire. No. Now, through books you are reading, you will be made to understand that before you invest in anything, number 1, don't invest in what you don't understand. That is why you see that some people are growing, all of a sudden they crash back to zero. They will go and invest in something that they don't have knowledge at all. Excuse me. They'll go and invest in something that they don't even know at all. Somebody will come and meet them. You see this kind of investment? By the time you put 12 million naira or you put 50 million naira, in the next 1 year, you make 100 million. and you foolishly carry your money, give them. No! According to my mentor, he is my mentor because I have followed him and I've read enough of his book. He said, never you invest in what you don't understand. Whatever I don't understand, don't put your money. Whatever I don't know, don't understand the sharing formula, don't put your money. Who said this? American President Donald Trump. As wise and as that man, as intelligent as that man, go and follow that man and study everything he does. He will never invest his money in what he don't understand. Even Dangote, the richest man in Africa, he said any business you see him doing, he literally know everything about it. You can see that. See these two rich men, their life is the same. I don't know if you understand me. Now, from these books you are reading, remember we are still on financial education. You come to the realization that wealth starts from your brain, start from your head, start from your thinking, start from your mentality. The same way poverty is a mentality, wealth is also a mentality. Now, while reading books, you'll be studying where some authors will tell you that your thinking limits where you can reach in life. Now you now begin to increase. I call it your mental thermostat. Do you know what I call thermostat? Those of you who are using electric press now, when you set the temperature to some certain degree, anytime the press iron heat to that degree you set it to, and you want to go beyond, the thermostat will now off. That's how you hear come. It has reached the level that you set it to. It will go back to zero. So that your clothes will not burn. Now look at how this thing is, how this thermostat operation is applied to you financially is that when you have a very low financial thermostat, for instance, at the level of 100,000 naira, look at how it will happen to you. Anytime you begin to gather money and your money now reach the level of 100,000 naira, it's fine. But if it goes above, you begin to misbehave. You begin to invest in more thing. Something that you know is going to even put you in trouble, you still invest. Because at that time, your financial intelligence will begin to reach zero. It is when that money finish and come down to your mental thermostat level, that's where you will get sense again. So you need to increase your financial thermostat, your mental thermostat, so that 10 million naira shouldn't be a big money to you because you have some projection, some project, some goal, some written down goals of 100 million. So you making 10 million naira today, it will just look as if you have 10,000 naira because it's not up to half of the money you even need. So you are still cool. Now, as your money is increasing, it is also your duty to be increasing your financial mentality thermostat. By the time you leave your thermostat to be on at the level of, let's say, 10 million. Okay, you can't make more than 10 million till you die. I don't know if you understand me. You can't make more than 10 million. till you die. You can never make more than 10 billion naira till you die. What a pain. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is light. Yes. Because when there is light, the darkness cannot comprehend. So go for knowledge. According to my pastor, that my dad is Jew, he said, don't seek to be known, seek to know. Bishop David Wedebo, a well-respected man of God, said, don't seek to be known, seek to know. Then we are already on the third topic. Sorry, the third stage, which is also come to the realization that wealth is a mentality. Even the Bible confirms it. For as a man thinketh, so he is. My brother, poverty is a disease. Poverty is a setback. Poverty is a disadvantage. Poverty is a cause. May we not be poor. May we not be poor. Now, while you are gathering all this little money, the reason why I advise you that after you realize that you are poor, bring down your head, look for something to do that will give you small money. Now, after you are gaining small money, you should also go for financial education at this point now. Because you can't read if you are hungry. If you don't have money, you cannot buy books. So that's why you need to immediately you realize, look for something that you can do. Nobody is an entity. Nobody born of a woman is an entity. There must be something you can do. Now you don't want to work. So look for something you can do that will give you money. While you are getting this small money, my brother, your foolishness should not tell you that you have arrived. You never arrive anywhere. That was why I told you. No matter the amount of money you are making, somebody is making it per second. That your money you are making and you think you have arrived, you are a big man, you are this, you are that, okay, you are a poor man. Somebody is making that in a second. Are you following? Let's go. I told you this video will be long. Calm down and learn. Now let's go to the fourth point. The fourth point talks about savings, investment, wealth multiplication, wealth maintenance, and wealth transfer. Wealth is transferable. Don't argue. I know some of you will argue now. How can you transfer wealth? Wealth is transferable. You don't know because you didn't read book. Go and read book. You know that wealth is transferable. But how can you safely transfer wealth? If you are arguing that wealth is not transferable, but did you know that your father transferred poverty to you? It's vice versa. If your father can transfer you poverty, if to say he was wealthy, he would have transferred the same wealth. Don't argue because most of you are very good at arguing what you don't know. In my business, some people come and tell me somebody who has never in his life operated in the kind of business I'm doing. will come and sit me down to teach me. And the funniest thing is that everything they are saying about my own business, they are wrong. But what I will do, I will not argue with them. I will stay, listen, as if when they are through vomiting their rubbishes. Oh, thank you, sir. They will not ask, are they not right? Okay, you are right now. Because the more I try to argue with them, the more they waste my precious time. The more they waste my precious time. You understand me? This is after 12. You can imagine. 16 minutes after 12. I'm still doing video. After the video, I have a book to go and read. Look at it. To go and read this book. I have a lot of them. And when I finish reading this book, as I'm going to bed, I'll switch to my audio book. While I'm sleeping, I'll be listening to them. My brother, grow. 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 Mm. Do you know how painful it to be to you? You come back from where you went to come and meet your children crying. You ask your wife, why are they crying? See, because they have not eaten since morning. What is it by the time now? 3 o'clock p.m. And you, they are standing 10 naira into your pocket. God forbid. Say God forbid. God forbid. Poverty is not something that you play with. If you kill poverty, don't go. Make sure it's dead. It's rotting before you leave there. So that it will be mathematically and scientifically impossible for it to come back to life again. That's how to deal with poverty. Don't joke with it. Now, saving is very simple. Saving is very simple. Do you know that the most painful aspect of this generation, our generation, is that our great grandfather, who we say they are illiterate, they don't go to school, understand saving, understand all the principle of saving, and that was why they live well. That time, if you give them money, they will divide it into what they want to use it, according to what they want to use it, and they must save. According to my mentor, Apostle Salmon Joshua, if you ever listen to the message of Apostle Salmon Joshua, he will tell you that for everything that comes to your hand, there is bread and there is seed. Bread is meant for you to eat it today. Seed is meant for your tomorrow. If you eat your bread today and also eat your seed, you'll be hungry tomorrow. That's what Joshua Selman taught us. And according to Apostle Oropo, he said, it is impossible for God to bless you if you are not doing anything. Even the apostle will follow. They are doing something. He said, Paul is a tent maker. Then who are you that you not do anything? Now, this save of a thing, we neglect the topic of save in this generation. You see some youth who will tell you if they have money in their account or they have it in cash, they will never have peace until they squander the money. What a failed generation. The generation that will never think of tomorrow. Oh my God. Saving is very important because it open door for us, give us opportunity. You save for emergency and you save for investment. So learn how to save 10% of any amount that comes to your hand. And I gathered this knowledge from one Eastern book called The Richest Man in Babylon. Go and get that book and read. I refer you to my previous video and I'm still referring again. Go and get that book and read. Or possibly download the audio of that book on YouTube. Read it. Now let's go to investment. Investment is not something that you wake up and begin to put your money in. No. That's the mistake people make. Before you invest on anything, listen. Go and consult anybody who has been into that investment. Who has been into that kind of investment you want to go and put your money. Even if you say pay, one of the major problems of Africa is that they want everything free. No! People pay thousands of dollars just because of 30 minutes lecture, 30 minutes consultation. What is the advantage of this money you are paying? You will not just pay money to people because they say they are financial coach. No. You yourself know that these people have solution to your problem. You know it. Now the advantage is that you have to sit down, know what you want to go and consult on. Know the kind of question you want to go and ask. You can take your whole time, bring out what you don't understand in this line of investment. Are you getting me? In this line of investment, when you write them out, summarize, because those people, they don't have time. The 30 minutes they are going to offer you, even if you are paying 100 million, after that 30 minutes, you're gonna bye-bye. They have other people to attend to, they have another business to go and do. Before they cut out 30 minutes of their time for you. So you have to summarize what you want to go and ask about. And you go with your pen and paper. Possibly go with your gadget that you put on the table that will be recording all your conversation. That's the best way to go. That's what I do. I'm coming to you for consultation. I'll put my phone on record. As I'm asking you and you are responding, I'll be writing at the same time. Sometimes you may not even know that I'm recording you. But it is ideal you tell them, please don't be offended. Whatever you are doing is on record for my own purpose. So that if I leave here, I should be able to listen to. They'll permit you. Record while you are recording them. One of the advantage of recording is as you put down the gadget and you are recording them, recording the conversation. I didn't say carry phone and begin to video them. Oh, that is what I say. Oh, tell them first, please. Whatever we're going to discuss here, please don't be offended. I want it to be on record so that I'll be feeding from it after this meeting, sir. They will agree. Put it down. Now you now concentrate on them. You'll be busy asking them questions. I'm telling you. The reason why you need to go and consult them is that these people, before they reach the level they are today, they have failed and failed and failed. So you don't need to fail again. What you need to do is for you to go and consult them. They now tell you this. Do not do it. This, do it. Follow this step, Don't do this, don't do this. I don't think you understand me. Go for consultation, okay? Before you put your money into anything, there's nothing you want to invest today that you will be the first person. No, don't deceive yourself. People have been feeding from that thing. People have been investing in that thing. So look for people who are guru in that area of your investment. Pay money. Pay money. Don't be selfish. Where they are demanding you to pay 100,000 naira for 1 hour consultation, and you are dodging, you don't want to pay. You think business is something, you just buying and selling. Okay, you will learn. Because you are going to pour all your money in River Niger, and it will go. And it will go. It will go. You will carry your money, go give 419. During the consultation period, they will tell you, do not bank your money with this company. Do not bank your money with this person. Because they have been there. They understand, they know everything. Just that they will not talk. You know, they are elders. You don't expect them to come out and say, Mr. K is a thief, Mr. B is a criminal, Mr. B is a thief. No. But when you come there as a mentee, and then be your mentor, you know the meaning of mentor? Your selfishness will put you in trouble one day. You don't want to pay money to those who are. Do you know how much they spent to become what they are today? If I tell you how much I've spent on book last year, you will think I'm making mouth. It will clear you. Go and buy books on the type of investment you want to go and do. Buy books. And the best way to do is go for consultation of those gurus who are in that line. They may not be 100% correct. They may not be 100% accurate. But they are 75% better than you. So in an examination setting, when you write an exam and you score 75, I never pass. The reason why you need to consult them is that you, with this your little sense of investment, the way you see investment is you invest not to fail. You see it? But them will invest to win. They see investment as a game. Understand me? So you need to go for consultation, gather enough knowledge about where you want to go and put your money. Remember I told you, According to Dangote, the richest man in Africa, says any business you see him doing, he knows literally everything about it. He didn't say he knows 50% about it, to everything about it. And if Dangote sit down and begin to analyze sugar production, rice production, look at the one he started recently, the refinery. Dangote know everything about it. But you don't have time to learn. How do you think you can bring yourself out of this chain of poverty if you don't have time to learn? Most of you are sleeping now. What is the time? Let me check. This is 12:31. Most of you are sleeping, snoring. I still have the next 3 hours to sleep. I must do something from 93 hours before I go to bed. It's a must this night. Make use of your night. Because in this stage of save, invest, multiply, and transferring of wealth that we are dealing now at this stage, it's not a stage that you joke with. Because this stage can take you back to zero. And it can take you far above your imagination. You are getting me? Learn, learn, learn. Investment is very simple. But if you don't have the knowledge, you will fail. So now, these people you are consulting, they have failed before. They know what they do before they fail. And they know what they do before they bounce back. But you paying them now, they will not allow you to fail. Because they know what they did before they fail. They'll tell you, do not do this. Anything they don't argue. They don't argue on the consultation table. Mumu. There was one of my friend. He came to me, was asking me a question. Excuse me, I'm coming. Sorry, please. He came to me, was asking me a question about investment. Before I talk, he don't go far. I can say, how this our meeting be? Now me come consult am, now he come consult me. You know what I did? I now leave him. I place him. I call him follow him. Yes, sir, it's true. They say him not I don't know, he know all these things, so but you also let him ask me. I say, yes, you know them. And he was foolishly deceiving himself. Don't go if you go there. Don't play smart. The only thing you have the right to do 100% is to ask questions. Don't argue. There are some things you know and you believe they are correct. When they tell you those things are not correct, don't argue them. But you can come back home and vet it again. If you are not satisfied, go for another consultation. But by this time around, try to go to the person that is higher in knowledge than the person you came from. Are you getting me? You will not fail in business. Failure is painful. I have failed before. And I know how painful it is. But I know what I did before I brought myself out of the cycle of that failure. I know what I do. So if you come to me and you tell me now that you have failed, I'll tell you calm down. Failure in business is not a bad thing. It's part of business. Take it as a lesson. Also take it as a stepping stone. Where you have problems is where you will now see that you are finished and you give up. That's where they defeated you. You understand me? Now, multiplication of wealth. Oh, please excuse me.